Born out of apartheid's brutal forced removals campaign, Atlantis struggles with high rates of unemployment and poverty. 50 kilometers from Cape Town's CBD, the area has some industry, but it's by no means thriving. In a bid to change that for Atlantis and 9 other towns, government is conducting feasibility studies to develop them into specialized economic zones. Renewable energy manufacturing in Atlantis, petrochemical development in Musina, agro-processing in Harrismith, platinum manufacturing in Rustenburg, and solar panel production in Upington are just some of the projects government is considering. New legislation before Parliament paves the way for the establishment of a fund and tax rebates to attract private companies into public-private partnerships. But MPs say that's not enough. They worry that infrastructure is lacking and there are not enough clinics and schools to deal with an influx of people.
It's not that the SEZ itself, the operator, would be required to deliver all those things, but it's part of the partnership. And of course, if spheres of government like municipalities and provinces become involved in this, it's also their responsibility for the delivery of those kinds of services as well.
An advisory board will oversee all applications, permits and funds for the SEZs. At least one analyst says it's an improvement on the old industrial development zones.
I think the important thing is governments realise the failures with the previous industrial development program, where we set up the first round of IDZs and free trade zones, but also it's taken out the best lessons from what has been successful, for example, with East London IDZ, Kucha Industrial Development Zone.
Over the years, the impoverished people of Atlantis have been trained for several economic ventures that have subsequently failed. So it begs the question whether they'll be offered training yet again in the renewable energy production, or will they lose out to more skilled outsiders? Paula Charles, Atlantis.
News that moves. eNCA.com.